Hi, my name's Kerry Thomas. My pronouns are he and him. I am program manager at Thursday's Child of Long Island. I'm also volunteer vice chair of the Northwell Center for Transgender Care Client Advisory Board. I'm also a USA Boxing certified coach and train at Trans Boxing Collective. Well, I'm feeling good today. I'm here to share my story, which makes me happy, that gets me mentally and emotionally charged because I know I'm connecting with the community and I'm excited about that. Physically, I feel good. I take care of myself. I go to the gym. I participate in sports with the community, at trans boxing, team trans ice hockey, and just in my local gym, working out, feeling good. I knew I was different from a very young age. So, I remember at 5 years old in the kindergarten class, it was holiday time, and there were grab bag of toys, and it was based on boys' toys and the girls' toys. And they had everyone in the class line up, so they told me what line I was supposed to get on, and I pulled the toy from the grab bag of toys, and it wasn't just that I didn't like the item, it was that I recognized there was an expectation of me that went along with that. So I didn't have the language for being trans, obviously, at 5 years old, but at that moment I very vividly knew there was something different about me and I didn't quite know what it was. But I also had a sense like it was really kind of a bad thing and I couldn't live up to people's expectations. So immediately there was a sense of shame about it. But that was that first moment, and then over time, I just tried to do things that I enjoy. I gravitated towards traditionally boys' activities, some of which I was allowed to do, a lot of which I wasn't. So that was kind of a struggle, and I definitely didn't get the chance to play sports the way I would have liked to as a youth. So that's something I'm really passionate about doing now, not only for myself, but allowing the youth to have that access as well, to experience the things that I kind of didn't get the chance to experience. There was a low point in my life where I wasn't feeling good about myself. I had issues with substance abuse and self-harm, and I just sort of hit a very low point. To be perfectly matter of fact, I had a suicide attempt in 2002, and after I woke up, I was in the hospital, and at that moment I decided that I had a second chance and I was going to go ahead and transition, that I was going to live my life as a man. And after many years of working out that process, I came to a much better place in my life, and those dark days are behind me. Please reach out. These days there are a lot of resources and a lot of support. Who you are, know that you're an amazing person, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Find yourself, find resources, be true to yourself, and find the people and resources that are going to help you become the person that you want to be. And I promise you, it might be tough, but it'll be worth it, so stick with it. So the advice I would give my younger self is to believe in myself, to stand up for myself, to not let anybody bully or belittle me. I would tell myself to be proud of who I am and do the things that I enjoy. I'd want to tell myself that down the road things will turn out all right, so I hope there's someone out there listening to this now who can take that message for themselves. Got into sports about 7 years ago. I started ice hockey and boxing. I had graduated from grad school. I finished my social work degree, and I did all of this work and sort of had time and rediscovered myself. So I got into sports kind of as a way to make up for the things that I missed in my youth, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy physical fitness, but also the mental health benefits that go along with being active. It releases endorphins in your brain, which are the feel-good chemicals, so you won't find me interested in having a beer because I get my feel-good from the gym, from sports. I also get my community there. I love Trans Boxing Collective, Outbox Gym. My friends are there, so we have shared experiences. We have a lot of fun. We train, we stay fit, and I love it. It gives me a charge for everything else I do throughout the day. So there are a couple options in Brooklyn. There's Gleason's Gym, where Trans Boxing Collective trains. That includes sparring. That's run by Coach Nolan. At times I do a little bit of coaching myself. And Outbox in Williamsburg, that's an LGBTQ boxing gym specifically. They train beginners, intermediate, advanced level. We do some sparring there too. If you want, you don't have to spar, so that's an option. You can go there, you can train. What I love about boxing is you don't need any equipment. For a while I was doing some coaching on Zoom throughout the pandemic, and people would just have their cameras on in their living rooms, and we could shadow box, we could learn technique. And boxing is also a very mental sport, which is just a great aspect of it. There's a lot of thinking and strategy involved, so it's physical, it's mental, it's emotional, it hits all those amazing components. It's not as easy as it looks, it's a complex sport, and I'm still, after 7 years, learning to perfect my jab, which is your most important single punch. So there's always another level to take it to, but we have fun too, and that's I think the fundamental point. If you're a righty, you want your dominant hand in the back, and this is about using the torque of your body for power. So there's a lot of physics involved in boxing, but I want my hands up. I like to say hold the phone, you want to protect your face, and your elbows, you want them tucked in to protect your body. I'm going to put my shoulder forward and tuck my chin in, and I'm going to be on the balls of my feet so that I'm agile and able to easily move. I'm going to pump my jab a little. That's one of my favorite right there. I want to move around. I want some head movement. And some uppercuts. Move around, have a little fun. Nothing's as easy as it looks. That takes a while just to do that one punch. That's your basic, your jab. You want to exhale on it. You want to step in with it a little. Nice straight punches. Roll some hooks. There you go. I could go on all day. So there are definitely more resources nowadays. I transitioned 20 years ago. I started my journey by going to New York City. Born and raised in Suffolk County, but we just didn't have anything out here. There are other issues with no health insurance and things like that. But we didn't have services out here. We didn't have resources. We didn't have a community. These days we do. We have Northwell. We have Long Island Transgender Resource Center. We have our community networks. We're visible, so we know each other. We can, share our community here. So it's better. I think we need to do more work in terms of access to care, better care, preventative care for the community, that sort of thing. So the other health issues that maybe haven't been getting the attention or going by the wayside, we want to make sure we're seen as a whole person for all of our health needs. Day in the life for me, I get up, I go to the gym, I go to work. I might have a second session at the gym. I'm a little obsessed, and I guess that's the trans agenda. Live your life, go to work, have a happy life, and enjoy. So yeah, I'm single, but I'm focused on work and hobbies and coaching and the many hats that I wear. Trans joy is a day in the life. It's getting up, it's going to work, it's going to hang out with my friends in the gym, it's going to enjoy sports. Trans joy is the journey to where I am now, and loving every moment and grateful to enjoy it. So I'm super excited about Transvibin and the visibility and connections with the community. I think it's a great resource. It's something that wasn't around many years ago when we needed that kind of support. I think there's going to be fun content, serious content, and it's going to speak to our issues. So I'm so excited to see this publication, and I'm going to share it with everybody that I know, and I hope everybody does the same. Yeah, so I'm on Facebook, Kerry Thomas. I'm on Instagram, KerryT235. You can follow my shadowboxing videos and my sports updates. You could also email me, KerryT235@gmail.com.